Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Illuminatress Insights Tarot. My name is Anya. Today I'm going to be doing your reading for November 2024. All right. I hope you're doing well. Please do know that this reading is for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you are a Scorpio in any of those areas, maybe your Venus too. I never really know, but if you're a Scorpio anywhere in your chart and you watch your Scorpio readings, this may have something for you, my love. Also, please do know that I have a new setup. You can probably see my hands here along with my little broken thumbnail. We're still pushing through because, like I told all the other signs, broke nails don't stop bad bitches from doing their thing. Okay? So we're not gonna let a broke nail get in the way, okay, baby? And there was one more thing I wanted to say. What was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot it. It'll come back to me. Anywho, November 2024, Sun, Moon, Rising, timeless. This is a timeless reading. That's what I wanted to say. The reading is timeless, so whenever you do see this come up on your timeline, on your YouTube timeline, honey, or wherever you see it at, there's something here for you. I don't believe in coincidences. I only believe in synchronicities, and spirit works in very mysterious ways, as we all know, okay? So please do know that there is something here for you. You are welcome here. Thank you for being here. And let's go ahead and cover your reading with a prayer so that you feel safe and covered and open to receive this guidance, okay? You can close your eyes, take a deep breath, just receive. Thank you so much, Spirit, for this new day. Thank you for allowing us to commune soul to soul in this way. May this reading bring clarity. May this reading bring peace. May this reading bring truth. And may this reading bring awareness. May the content of this message contribute to the ultimate liberation of the seeker on all levels, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and energetically. And may they feel empowered to live their life abundantly and in their fullness as they deserve to. We block off all negative energies, entities from all realms, spaces, times, and dimensions. And we welcome in our ancestors, angels, spirit guides, spirit guardians, and spirit protectors of the most benevolent, elevated, and empowered order, those working on our behalf in the spirit realm, to help us step more deeply into our purpose and to be guided on our paths. Thank you so much for continued love, protection, and guidance. All praises to the Most High. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. Okay, Scorpio. Let's get into your message. That's what I did not do. Okay, I saw the Ancestors and Angels Oracle deck. Like I always do in my videos, I will put the decks that I use in the description box. I'm not at the place where I can like do links or whatever. I've tried to link them in the description. That shit did not work. It was like, oh, you have to have something before you can actually put links in the description. I was like, okay, fuck you too, YouTube, but whatever. I'm going to be using the Ancestors and Angels Oracle deck to get a theme for your reading, okay? You'll be able to see the whole reading here on the table. Let me make sure we're set. Yeah, we're good. Ooh, let me light my incense. Let me light my incense. Because we got to get some good smells up in this joint. Get the smoke going, you know. Keep it real spicy, sexy. Mystical in this bitch. Alright. Let's get it sparking. Alright. I'll move these over some. They're kind of in my way. Alright. Spirit. Can I get a message? Let me get a message for Scorpio for November 2024. The theme of their reading, please, Spirit. Hope y'all are doing good, Scorpios. Taking care of yourselves, loving up on yourselves, being covered in love and support, cozying up, getting ready to go inward. Or if that's not your thing in the winter and you rather be out in the calle, living your life, do your thing, baby, do your thing. A lot of people have been getting this card, this wait for important information card. That has been coming in for multiple signs this month. But that was at the bottom of the deck, and the two cards that came out were Stag, Trust and Thrive, and Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Okay. All right. Those are your theme, the messages that are in your theme for the reading. Let's go ahead and get some tarot out to, I'm going to shuffle it once just to get clarification on your recent past, your current energy, and then the third pile will be what you need to know about November, okay? Okay, Spirit, can I please have some cards on Scorpio's recent past? What do we need to know about Scorpio's recent past, Spirit? I'm actually going to move my mic over a little bit just so the sound is going in properly. Recent past for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Thank you. 9 of Cups. Awesome. Anything else? Thank you. Okay, so recent past is the 9 of Cups. And once I get all the cards out on the table, including the clarifiers, then I will start unpacking the reading, okay? I want to make sure I'm not making assumptions from the very beginning. I want to make sure I get all the cards out. Can I have Scorpio's current energy, please? Spirit. Current energy. Okay. Standing 10 toes on down on what you want, Scorpio. Amen. Anything else? All right. Those did come right out, so I'll take them. 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. We'd love to see a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is my favorite card in the tarot, I think. She's fucking intense and beautiful and vibrant, and I love her, okay? Yes. What do we need to know about, what does Scorpio need to know about November 2024, please, Spirit? Okay. Anything else? No? Thank you. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. At the bottom of the deck, we had the Page of Wands. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Yay! This is a new setup for me, y'all. So I'm probably going to check a few times just to make sure. I want y'all to be able to see all the cards on the table, okay? Nothing getting left out. Spirit, can I have a clarifier for this 9 of Cups in Scorpio's recent past, please? What do we need to know about this? Thank you. 9 of Cups. That's it. Thank you. What came out was the 7 of Swords in reverse. That's great. Okay. That feels really good. Okay, can I have a clarifier for this 7 of Wands? No. 7 of Wands, please. Please clarify this 7 of Wands. These cards stick together, so I have to shuffle them very specifically. Thank you. That one spun too. I don't know if these are meant to be in reverse. But it probably, oh, it's not in reverse. 8 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 and yes, Scorpio. Yes, yes, and motherfucking yes. Ew. Love to see it. I'll move these up a little bit more. We're good. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Can I have clarification on this 3 of Pentacles, please, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know about this 3 of Pentacles? What else do we need to know? Okay, thank you. I don't know why these are like that. These are upside down. Oh, but I should put them there. The 7, the 9 of Swords fell out and I picked it up and it was in reverse. So I'm going to take it in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay. All right, now this is not working. I'm trying to put them underneath each other so we keep some room here. All right. Can I have a clarifier for this Queen of Wands, please, Spirit? No, that's too many. I'm not taking those. It's a lot. Wait, what order are we in right now? 280, 280. Okay. All right. Can I have a clarifier for this Queen of Wands? Please clarify this Queen of Wands, Spirit. Thank you. I don't know if these are all coming out reversed. Am I tripping? Like, this does not feel like it was supposed to come out reversed, but it fell on there reversed. There's a lot of reversals. I'm gonna trust it, because every time I think I'm supposed to turn it up right, I'm wrong. And then it starts to feel just like I fuck it up with trying to do the opposites. Okay, can I have a clarifier for this moon card, please? Please clarify this moon card. Spirit, what do we need to know about this moon card for November? What Scorpio needs to know regarding this moon card? Please clarify. One more shuffle and then I will take the top card if anything. Take that. I turned that reverse, so that's not supposed to be reversed. Three of Swords. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's get into it. So, for your recent past, we had the Nine of Cups with the Seven of Swords in reverse. And to me, that felt really, really good, because the Nine of Cups talks about like a fulfillment, an internally propelled and internal solidness, like a fulfillment, emotional fulfillment that is propelled, right? It's self-sourced. It is in like an internal solidarity with yourself and an emotional awareness and emotional fulfillment. It could sometimes talk about pride in a way, about how maybe you can be in, like, because there are light and shadow aspects to every card. And the light aspect would be, this is you being fulfilled within yourself. You having walked away from, with the Eight of Cups, walked away from something that no longer served you and stepped into an emotional fulfillment that feels very much self-generated. But the shadow aspect can be that you're so emotionally fulfilled, like with yourself, to the point where you like cut off any incoming, like you're not in the Two of Cups energy where you're able to receive love. You're just so kind of, I got this, I got me, to a point where it's kind of maladaptive. It's not supporting you anymore. It's not helping you. It's actually stealing opportunities for connection from you. This doesn't feel like that though, because with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is you having had an experience where you kind of undid, or you kind of unraveled and undid a lie. Like you untethered yourself from a lie, from some kind of mental deception, some kind of deception, whether it was from someone else or from you. I'm going to get another clarifier, because I usually like to get two. This is only by itself, so when it's only one card, I do like to get two clarifiers. Can I have another clarifier for this Nine of Cups and Seven of Swords in reverse, Spirit? But this was like you undid some kind of deception, some kind of untruth. Thank you. And transformation. Yes. So something changed. There was like a death of something old, a lie. There was a death of a lie. And that is why you were in this space in your recent past where you recognized something was not true. You have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So this was maybe an internal journey that you took. A spiritual pilgrimage, like where you really were in deep solitude with yourself, and coming into a place of recognition of what was keeping you from this emotional awareness, this emotional security within yourself, where you felt secure enough and safe within your own. Did my necklace fall into my, it did. My necklace fell off. Where you felt, let me put this back on. I'll be right back on camera. Hold on. Oh my God, it broke. Are you joking me? Oh my God, it broke, bitch. Oh my God, it broke. I guess I really do have to get a new one now. Oh, man it. Man it. So I will not be putting my necklace back on because it fucking broke. But like I was saying, this is you having recognized that something was a lie because you went inward. There was like an inward journey, because in this Hermit card, she's holding that third eye. Basically, this is a kind of taking out away the external stimuli and going inward. We have the moons here, intuition, reflection. We have this third eye, your consciousness, your crown. Letting in wisdom from the deep divinity within you, with the sun at her heart, right? Illuminating the your internal landscape, so that you can really download and be in connection with a deep internal wisdom. Beautiful, Scorpio. You did some work. You did some work, and you're still doing it. We're never finished with the work, obviously, but you did some internal work, and there's a deep sense of self-satisfaction with you, internally, emotionally. There was a death of a lie. Whatever this lie was, it transformed how you felt about yourself emotionally, how you connected to yourself emotionally, and there's like a fulfillment here that you stepped into because of this thing you did with yourself, this space that you let yourself come into internally. Yes, this death card is saying there was a death of an old lie and a deception that freed you emotionally to where you feel some really deep emotional fulfillment, which is beautiful. And I love that for you. Then we come into your current energy with the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Cups. This is you walking away from whatever this lie was. You're already in this Nine of Cups. You already had walked away from it. And this is you standing in a space of not fighting, but advocating for yourself. This is an advocating for self. Advocating for what you stand for, advocating for your values, not letting any other external, all of these are external input, external opinions, trying to knock you off your block, knock you off of from the space of where you are, and make you doubt what it is that you're doing, doubt where you're putting your energy, doubt how you are feeling about yourself, how you're feeling about life, what it is that you're creating. This is external things trying to influence how you feel, your energy, and you are working and actively pushing back against that shit, and like, no, I'm not letting you fuck with me. Like, I guess you're not letting anyone veer you off of your path, veer you off of where you're trying to put your focus and your energy. And I see that with the Eight of Cups, as you see who is doing that to you in your current energy, you're noticing who's trying to undermine and influence you negatively. You're walking away from that. You're actively purging. So many signs are purging in November, like currently and into November. And because of that purging process, there's a lot of newness and space. Everyone's making space, okay, in November. This Eight of Cups is saying you are constantly leaving behind a lot of the ways, a lot of the influences and relationships and dynamics that make you feel like you have to fight like this, that make you feel like you have to defend yourself to this level. The ones that don't feel safe anymore, right? The ones that make you question and doubt. You're walking away from those because you know that already, that you have this emotional fulfillment within yourself. You're like, I don't need this shit. I get to walk away from that. These cups are broken. They're not they can't hold me like I deserve to anymore. I gotta go. I'm not gonna keep defending myself. And yes, you're able to, but that just because you can does not mean that you should. And I think you're starting to recognize that. And in coming into this Three of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords talks about what you can see in this card. The spiders are what are made up of swords, right? And then we have, but this is only 8 swords. The 9th sword is on her. And I see this as the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Did I say that correctly? Ace of Swords. Yes. My ring is stuck to my shirt. Come on now, shorty. This is her Ace of Swords. This is the clarity and awareness. And her hands are kind of stuck because spider webs can, if you're a prey of a spider, usually get stuck to the web, right? And they can't really move their limbs because they're going to be devoured by a spider, right? And that's how the spider keeps their prey from defending themselves and freeing themselves. But in this instance, these swords are not actually real. They're all illusions. They're in your mind. But she feels like they have her in such a chokehold and so deep in this illusion that she feels like her arms are stuck, like she doesn't have the ability to fight back against these swords, against these illusions, against these lies, against these ideas, against these mindsets, against these thoughts, these thought patterns, right? And this is in reverse though, right? She could take that sword and swipe away. And there's something here about working with other people, about being in relationship with other people, that maybe there was a lie about that, or some kind of, maybe that's where the deception was, or that you needed people, you needed to be in relationship with people in a specific way, or I feel like this is the way that you work with people. Maybe you were in the Nine of Swords energy before, where you felt as though a lot of the thought patterns that you had were what influenced how you worked with others, how you were in relationship with others, what you were building and why you were building it, why you were putting your energy into what you were putting your energy into in the 3D. What your values were based a lot off of fear and overthinking and worry and shame and guilt and all of those things. And this is, you were building and in relationship with others from that energy. However, this is changing. Let me get a clarifier. Can I have a clarifier for this 3 of Pentacles and 9 of Swords? I'm gonna get another one to make sure that I am saying that correctly. Mother of Cups. So Queen of Cups. There is a nurturing, openness, she is the nurturer, emotionally nurturing and emotionally open and available. And maybe she's not really afraid to be in emotional depth with other people. She's not afraid of emotionally connecting at a deep level. And maybe with this 9 of Swords in reverse, you were here connecting out of fear. But at this point, you are connecting from a place of like deep, you're starting to connect from a place of deep love and emotional awareness and emotional availability. Because when you're in this space, you're all up here. You're all in your mind. And you're water, Scorpio. You're a water sign. So you're being in, sometimes we know the just because you are a certain sign doesn't mean you really master that element of your sign, right? And it takes time to master that element no matter what your sign is. That's what I'm trying to say. So you were very heady, very in your mind for quite a while when it came to being in relationship with other people and really connecting from a space of fear. But that changed, and now you're coming into connecting and letting yourself really be in this, be within your depths when you connect. Because this is you're not in your depths, you're very much at the surface, because you are attempting to relate with other people according to whatever these swords are telling you. Whatever, there's like a mental dis-ease and a mental gridlock. You can't even really, getting past that mental gridlock can be can feel like impossible when you're in that space, because these thoughts can be so confining, and to tap into your emotional depths can feel like a real challenge. But whatever this, you walking away from these relationships and walking away from these things that you know now, or coming into recognizing that maybe it was because you felt like you had to defend yourself so much that you thought that was normal. You thought it was normal to have to defend your energy and defend what you valued and defend how you used your energy, defend yourself, period. To be in defensive mode, period. Right? So, and this can be, like I said, cards have shadow aspects and light aspects. This is you being in a light aspect because it was both. Like, you believed in what you believed in. You wanted to honor yourself. However, there were relationships where you shouldn't have had to do that, and the consistency with which you had to do that, that's when it turned shadowy, because now you're using all of your precious life force energy to defend yourself, to be on the defense. And I think maybe that was something that you learned, and that's why you were in that Nine of Swords energy previously, because you learned that that was normal, and you related with people from that place of what do I have to defend here? How can I make sure that I'm building something in this way where I don't have to feel like it's going to be questioned, where I don't have to feel like fearful and that I'm going to have to defend myself. Like, being in that space of I have to defend myself. I have to make sure that I get everything right. I have to make sure that it's exactly the way it needs to be. That's this energy, and that's this mentality. This is how you play it out energetically. This is how it feels inside of you with this Nine of Swords. But that being in reverse means that you're no longer there. You're in here. You're not up here. You're in here now, Scorpio. You're coming into here, which is fucking beautiful. And you're leaving behind the relationships that keep you here, that kept you in that cycle of having to be up here as you were connecting and building and, connecting and building with others. We come into the Queen of Wands with the Hierophant in reverse. There was something that some primal or prime foundational authority that you lived by. And whatever it is, whatever that was, it kept you out of this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is my favorite because one of my favorite tarot readers pointed out that her legs are open. In this seat, she's like bearing it all. Like, yeah, I'm in my sensuality. I'm in my sexuality. I'm vibrant. I'm magnetic. I know my worthiness. Something in your past, I think there was because like I said, the light and shadow aspects, this Hierophant was putting you in a space of a shadowy part of yourself where you were hiding from this Queen of Wands energy within yourself. Because when you're here looking down, trying to fight, you can't be in this magnetic energy. You are very much, this is a person who is a victim of their life, a victim of their circumstances, very much feeling as though everything's happening to them and that they can't ever find a way out. Everything is working against them. They're always going to be here. She is like, yeah, nah, I know that's not my truth. I am so worthy of all the good in my life that I know any obstacle that comes in onto my path, I know that I can use it as an opportunity. I know that I can step around it, learn from it, and keep it pushing. There is a knowing of her worthiness. And that's why she sits with her legs open, because she's like, I don't need your approval. I don't have to fight for you to approve of me. I don't have to defend myself. Like, there's nothing to defend. I'm me. And I will magnetize those who won't try to make me defend myself. I'll build with those who won't try to make me change myself. I don't have to be around people who make me question my radiance and my magnetism. Like, because she knows how worthy she is, she knows what she's worthy of. And you're coming into that space of knowing what you're fucking worthy of. And look at how I love her, one of my favorite cards, because look, she's looking straight at the reader. Like, if you're looking at this card, she's looking you right in your mid right in your eyes. She is not playing. I'm fixing my nose ring. Sorry. She's looking right at you. She trusts. She's a trust. And these are similar energies. Look at the way that both of these figures are looking. Let's see if I put it the right ways. They are looking straight forward, like unmoving, like very, like unbothered. Like, yeah, I'm good actually. I know I'm good. I know I'm good. Right? I know what it takes. I know that I'm solid. I know myself. I know where I put my energy. I know how to use my energy, because she has this black cat here, which is basically psychic awareness, psychic knowing, mental, kind of like, I don't want to say clairvoyance, but like this psychic awareness, mental awareness, a consciousness. And she's very conscious of what she can build, the seeds that she plants. She knows that where she puts her energy and how she uses her energy she knows how to use her energy in a way that will help her to thrive. The return on investment, she will only put her energy in places where the return on investment, that ROI, is going to contribute to her thriving. And whatever this dominant thought pattern, because the Hierophant is usually it could be religious beliefs, dogma, what is it? Social constructs, things that societal norms, things that you abided by, that we abide by, or it could be some kind of figure of guidance, an authority figure in our lives. And because this is in reverse, there was some kind of authority figure or some kind of construct that you were living by that kept you out of this Queen of Wands energy, and it is changing. Like, you're coming out of this Nine of Wands energy with this Hierophant, this authority that you were living by or trying to appease or live according to. That kept you in this Nine of Swords energy, because maybe you felt really wrong. Like, it was so normal for you to feel like you had to defend yourself and prove yourself and make sure that, like, be in the space of defensiveness, that you were so used to it, and to not be in that space felt abnormal. To not be in that chaos felt abnormal to you. And this Hierophant is in reverse, is saying you no longer think that. Whatever this authoritative, like this authority that was in a way running how you lived, it's no longer doing that. It's no longer the main authority for your actions. It's not the, you don't try to appease this authority. You don't try to, you're not abiding by whatever this form of authority used to make you abide by or had you abiding by for a really long time. And because you came into this emotional fulfillment and awareness, knowing what you were worthy of, coming out and starting to build relationships and be in relationships and build things in your life and value things in your life from a space of your depths rather than out of fear and being in this mental chaos, you're coming to recognize how much sovereignty you have over your energy and how worthy you are of using it, how you want to use it. And that you're capable of doing that. And it feels like you're like, damn, this feel kind of good. This feel kind of good. And you're playing with the goodness of how it feels to, like, kind of wade in the water of your worthiness. Ooh, I like how that sounds. You like how that sounds? Ooh. Wade in the water of your worthiness, Scorpio. That's what you're doing right now. I think you're feeling it. I think you're in that energy. I'm feeling it. Ooh, let me ring my bell because I'm kind of feeling. We got to ground the energy. Whew. Okay. Return to sender. Because I felt like I was all up in a different energy other than my own. Okay. Coming into November, what Spirit says that you need to know is the moon is the subconscious. The moon is the subconscious. It is the parts of you who whisper to you and want to tell you things that you may not want to hear. However, those are the things that you need to see and tap into and hear for you to feel more liberated internally on a spiritual level. On this, let me see on this. We have one major arcana. This is the only other major arcana, the Hierophant too. Right? Yeah. Yes, we have three major arcana here. The Death card, the Hierophant, and then we have the Moon. And this is saying there's something in November that is you're going to be required to go internally in your subconscious and figure out where it was that, because you were in this emotional fulfillment, right? Whatever this deception was, you already came to understand where there was some kind of lie, right? And that lie was undone, right? We have the Six of Swords here, and I feel like that goes with this Three of Swords and the Moon. For you to fully, because you're feeling out this Queen of Wands, like I said, you're wading in the water, you're feeling what it feels like to be in that energy, but for you to fully step in to this energy of yeah, all right, cool. I'm full on aware of my power, and I'm about to use that shit, right? I'm not defending no more. We ain't doing that at all, actually. I know I'm capable, like I said. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? Because you're coming into this awareness, there's a sweeping away of and a final a real process of purging and really getting rid of it, because knowing it's there is one thing, but taking it out of your energetic field and moving it away from you completely, clearing it from your system, is a whole other thing, and that requires a subconscious a subconscious clearing, connecting to your subconscious so that you can really uproot all of the residual energy, the residual influences, whatever that energy is that's influencing you, digging it up from your subconscious so that it no longer plays a role in how you build, how you connect, and you no longer even entertaining this previous authority, even entertaining the possibility of you adhering to whatever this previous authority that you would adhere to. I'm gonna get another clarifier for this Moon and Three of Swords. Can I have another clarifier for this Moon and Three of Swords, please, Spirit? Please clarify this Moon and Three of Swords. What else do we need to know about this energy? There was some kind of hurt, some kind of something. Figuring out where it was that you were wounded subconsciously. I'm going to take that one. The Justice comes out for a lot of these Moon, anytime the Moon's out, and I clarify a lot of the times we get the Justice. We got the Ten of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. This Justice is... This was similar to Pisces? No. Aries, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. This is... I think you discover the truth about maybe why whatever this authority was, why you lived by it. And when you go into your subconscious and you really check in with yourself intuitively and reflect, the Moon is reflection. It is your intuition. It is deeper aspects of yourself, the unseen aspects of yourself, of your energy, of your mind, of your thoughts. And I like to say this card is a walk down memory lane card because we have that path. but it's going into this land that's more barren, right? The land that has not been seen, the shadowy land. And there is some kind of shadow work that needs to be done, and not just shadow work, but in this energy, there is a questions that you need to ask yourself and really actually answer. Even going back to your recent past. What was the lie that you undid? You have to figure out what the foundation was of this lie, of this deception with the Seven of Swords, that kept you from feeling emotionally fulfilled. That kept you from feeling as though you could be in that energy. Because even when you're in this space of knowing that you could be emotionally fulfilled, you're still putting your energy over here defending yourself against people. Being emotionally fulfilled means that you don't, like, I'm defending myself this way because in a way, or putting my energy over here because I don't feel like I can fully walk away from whatever this is, because I don't feel like this. But if you're in the space of emotional fulfillment, Scorpio, then you can walk away easily and no longer even entertain having to do this shit no more. It's the question of, where did this defensiveness come from? What was this authority that you were living by? What idea, what mindset, what person made you feel as though you had to be on the defense, that you had to be in your mind so deeply, in your thoughts so deeply, and be in this mental chaos constantly up here when it came to relationships and what you valuing things that kept you out of this deep worthiness, feeling of worthiness within yourself, but also a deep an internal tranquility, where you could emotionally connect with people, but not in a way that you felt as though you needed them. That you needed to either, like, not even just be on the defense, but be in relationships where it's so hard to put this into words. I'm having a challenge. Connect from a space of not listening to yourself. Essentially, what authority made you not listen to yourself? Because here, this person does not seem like they're at peace. And it can be, you can only be here but for so long, where you're constantly defending yourself and you're in relationships that make you feel like this. There's only so much a person can take where you constantly feel like you have to fight against someone else's opinion, against their ego, against them trying to interfere with what you're doing, against trying to basically defend your peace and your, and there's only so much that a person can take of this before it feels like an interference with their wellness and their health, their mental health, their emotional health, spiritual health, and to the point where they have to walk away from those relationships because they prioritize feeling this emotional fulfillment more than they prioritize whatever this connection is, whatever these relationships is. Something caused you to not listen to you in the past. There was a lie that you believed about what you needed to be emotionally fulfilled. And this Page of Wands is saying there's a requirement for you to use your energy in a different way and be open to not knowing. As you step into this moon area and you come into right relationship with come into a space of clarity and the balance internally as to how you connect with yourself and others, and figure out what it was, because this heartbreak, I feel like, has to do, there might be pain here. There might be pain that comes from this subconscious, this internal shadow work, this walk down memory lane. because this is an awareness that you were led to really, you were led away from yourself, Scorpio. You were led away from trusting in you. And that hurts, to know that whatever this is, whoever this was, whatever this is that you trusted, this authority that you trusted, it led you away from you, from the knowing, from the worthiness, and you started to prioritize other things and other people and place your value in those things rather than in yourself and your ability to get what you deserve. Be in relationships in the way that you feel like you deserve them. Not ignore and not feel like a victim, not feel helpless and ignore how helpless you feel, or ignore how mentally unwell or mentally, what is that word? Mentally exhausted you felt, and still connect with people and still try to still act like you value whatever it is that you're valuing, even though mentally you feel fucked up. You feel like energetically you're constantly having to spar, and that you can't walk away from those things because you're not listening to yourself. This Mother of Cups listens to herself, her inner knowing, and she connects from that inner knowing, that place, that depth. Nurturing, kind, right? Kind. There is a true, I am so full that I don't have to relate to you from any other place other than that fullness. I can overflow and give you some. It's not, I'm up here so much and I'm only relating to you from this fearful place because I feel like if I don't, I'm going to have to be in this sparring energy with you. Is this making sense, Scorpio? Something led you away from yourself ultimately. And I think this is that important information. This is right here for a reason. Whatever led you away from yourself, this month you're doing work to really uproot and and come into awareness and right relationship with that truth. And there's balance that happens within you, because whatever this is, it has been taking up so much space within your psyche and your energy that being here didn't last for very long. That worthiness would teeter and totter back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. There's something that you did realize in the recent past that helped you to come into more of an emotional satisfaction with yourself, but you still was coming back to this energy of fighting, defending, right? And you're coming out of that. But for that to really come to completion, really for you to make that space for good, like clear that space, clear that for good, there needs to be some work done internally. There's something important that you learn within this process. And then you ultimately start to build from a place that feels, this Ten of Pentacles, you're building from a place that feels where you're a part of the conversation. Your internal knowing, your emotions, your intuition is a part of whatever you start putting your energy and your time into. What you value involves you too. Your voice is involved, not just other people's voices, not just you constantly being so much in the defensive that you can't really, and letting relationships that take up that space that constantly keep you out of this relationship with yourself because you're constantly defending yourself. You recognize why you were in to begin with this month in November. This upcoming month, I should say. I hope this is making sense. Scorpio. I'm looking at the Shield Maiden card and this Three of Swords. It feels like with these two cards, I want to show you. It feels like you go from here, from being in this pain, and this disappointment and really grieving what the truth is that you come to this, like, okay, all right, taking that pain and turn that wound, right? Healing it through your own presence with it, your acceptance of it, your awareness of it. And you come into the balance of this Justice card by being like, all right, cool. But you have the wisdom, and you wear that wisdom as war paint, and not even going into war, but as these this badge of honor, in a way, like, okay, yeah, that happened. But now I get to go out into the world with that awareness, right? And this shield and this sword to me is you valuing, this is a pentacle and this is your sword, that ace of swords, that you are coming into awareness that you've always had. And being able to see past the bullshit and knowing that you don't ever want to be here again in the space of illusion. Lying to yourself about how much power you have, how much choice you have, how you are not a victim of this life. And you're taking that forward with you to start building this 10 of Pentacles. Taking what you value for real, what you actually value, and being in your power as you go out with this clarity of thought. She's giving me Queen of Wands energy, but also Queen of Pentacles energy, nurturing what she really values. Clarity of thought. Make plans and focus. The focus, what she is focusing on is from an authentic, self-generated place. It's not anything external that is pushing her forward. This is internal. This is an internal feeling of worthiness, of like, I know now, I'm aware now, I have the ability, I am capable, I am strong, I am not a victim of this life. And this is you stepping out of victimhood fully. Because I know you felt it before. I know you felt it, Scorpio. But you're stepping fully out of that shit and coming into a balanced place where you're like, all right, cool. I don't feel like I'm all over here in the chaotic energy, all fucked up, you know, and out of and using my power in a way that uplifts other people and their importance in my life versus my importance in my own life. Let's get some charms for y'all. Spirit, what do we need? What else can we give to Scorpio right now? What else does Scorpio need to know right now? Oh, we got Virgo. I don't know if you're involved with Virgo. Maybe you should watch the Virgo reading. We have a, what is this? When you put something under a microscope. This is a microscope. Let me sit this over there. A microscope. This is that moon energy. Really going into your subconscious and looking closely. Seeing what you feel, what you see in your memories when you walk down memory lane. What do you feel? And this is a tender process. We said the moon here because we already had the moon. Go internal. And then this is an owl, y'all. Wisdom. Coming back with that wisdom and stepping into your warriorhood where you know what you've been through and you use the wisdom from it rather than staying in the wounded place. And then we have this tree. Uprooting the lies, uprooting the things that keep you in that space of feeling like you can't prioritize yourself. And building something new with this 10 of Pentacles. Coming into abundance that feels so true. This moon energy, as you can see right there, this is you reflecting and uprooting to reroot in a way that prioritizes you. And that requires you look really closely. Put yourself under a microscope this month. Because there is something important there. This is deep and important, Scorpio. Spirit, can I have a practical message for Scorpio for November 2024, please? Thank you. Okay, no, thank you. That was too much. That was too much. Itty bitty. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I guess I'll take the one that fell on the table. Ooh, okay. Hold on. We got cut the screen time and positive affirmations. Cut the screen time. Put the phone down. Turn off the TV and computer and get active. Today is your day. Positive affirmations. Using positive affirmations every day can change your life. That feels really important for you, because whatever this was made you decenter yourself in your life. Whatever this authority was that you are recognizing that you are taking down, like you are taking this away as your major authority of how you view your life, it is necessary for you to speak into yourself and center yourself and know your worthiness. And this is next to her for a reason. Speaking affirmations into yourself from a space of worthiness, from a space of knowing your worthiness, from a space of knowing what you deserve, your deservingness. And writing affirmations and speaking those, not even writing affirmations, but keeping your thoughts in with that as the foundation, your worthiness, your deservingness, that you're allowed to pour into yourself, that you're allowed to fuck with you really hard and trust your intuition. And writing and centering those kind of thoughts, that kind of self-talk. And keeping yourself away from distracting yourself from this process. Yes, you can get information from online, social media, all those things. However, that's still an external influences, external input. That is still something having authority, giving something else the authority to influence how you view things, what you value. And because it feels like whatever this influence was with this Hierophant in reverse, how much of an influence it had on you, because of that, how much of an influence it feels like it had on you, there's a lot of undoing. And you need to really get clear on what you want. A lot of external influences is not going to be really beneficial to you this month. That's why I think the Spirit is saying cut down on the screen time, because you need to make yourself the authority again. Make yourself the main authority again, Scorpio. We also have create a routine. I want to make sure I was recording. We also have make a routine. Having a routine helps you limit procrastination and gives you structure. I think this is a lot of centering yourself, and this includes not putting your energy outside of yourself, speaking to yourself with love, speaking life into yourself, affirming that you are worthy of centering yourself, that you matter just as much as the next person. Your wellness matters too. And not in a real surface level way, but at a deep level, on a deep level. Your wellness matters. Your worthiness is inherent. And you speaking to yourself in that way and reminding yourself of that truth is necessary this month. And you do that by keeping it consistent with the create a routine. A routine of coming back. Because the card under this was move in a different direction. And this is, as soon as you start to go toward this Nine of Wands energy again, and it starts to come and move back into the upright position, and you can feel yourself going back into that mental chaos, that mental gridlock, that mental dis-ease, and making this the authority again, and stepping back and regressing to where it starts to influence your actions, right? It's different when you start to feel it coming up in your energy. But as soon as you feel that, you get to move in a different direction. Where am I going? Actually, no, I'm going here. I'm not here anymore. I'm here, right? I am not in this helpless energy anymore. I'm not defending myself. As soon as you feel it, you uproot that shit, right? And then as you move in that other direction, you are planting the new seed to build the new tree, to build the new thing. Once you feel it, once you're aware of something, it's up to you to take the right action. The action that'll keep you in balance, to keep you out of victimhood. You get to keep rerouting. Reroute. We're going this direction. We ain't going that one no more. That shit is done. Let's get a spirit, ancestor, angel card. Spirit, can I have guidance? Thank you. Anything else? Okay, gold coin, prosperity, success. We are here to bring you healing energy to help you overcome any barriers from the past that might be hindering your ability to openly receive abundance and prosperity in the present. This is an ancestors and spirit guides card. So this is what your spirit guides and ancestors want you to know. That they are supporting you. Barriers from the past, to help you overcome any barriers from the past. That there is support here for you. You're not doing it alone. And we have denial, rejection, ignorance. The guides encourage you to bravely acknowledge the true issues that exist in your relationships. It might be tough, but without this step, those shadows will never have the chance to heal. So your spirit team is saying, we're here. We've been here. We're here for you. We want you to be well. Put this over here. We want you to be well, Scorpio. They want you to be well. And they know that in order for you to be well, there are certain things that have to be uprooted, illuminated, and healed. Because it'll always come up. You'll never fully see the light of your life with this blindfold on. You'll never really get to experience the fullness of what your life can be if you're wearing that blindfold all the time and hiding yourself from what really needs to be seen. Because as soon as something happens, there's no way for you to fully use your power in a way that use your power rather than letting others siphon it off of you and using it against yourself. Like actually utilizing your power on your own behalf, because here she keeps this blindfold on. She's using her power she's basically this is using her energy to hide. When she takes the blindfold off, she's using her energy to see, to let herself see, and aligning with that freedom that comes from seeing fully, eyes wide open, not in a defensive mode, fearful of everything because you can't even see it. When you can't see something, you don't know what's coming. You have to rely on other senses, even though this one is fully available to you. You're essentially staying in a place of willful ignorance, just like the Eight of Swords. Staying in a place of helplessness when you don't have to be there. Your spirit team is saying that that has to end for you now. That has to end for you now, Scorpio. You don't belong there no more. There is success and prosperity on the other end of you removing that blindfold. Spirit, can I have a card? Final closing message for, I think that was the other one. I'm not going to take the other two that fell. That was a mistake. Okay, I'm going to take this one that fell. Okay. Immune to the BS and distractions are near. Activated heart chakra. Queen of Wands. This is literally what her energy is. You are magnetic. Be mindful of those that come to push you off your path. Like I said, which way, which direction are you going in? You get to choose which direction you're going in when you start to get pulled back into letting something else guide you, letting that authority author your story rather than you being the author of your story. They are obsessed with getting in your position and getting close enough to you to steal your game, ideas, and personality. I'm not sure who that is for, but it is important that you don't come back to this energy having to be so much in the defensive that you can't even, there's like a lack of awareness and knowing that no one can take what you have. No one can take what you don't give them. No one can take what you don't even allow. You already know can never be stolen from you. And that's your awareness, your consciousness, your understanding of how worthy you are. That's internal. No one can go grab inside of you and pull that shit out. That's not a thing. And it's necessary for you to understand that this month. And I think once you come into this place of recognizing when you started to decenter yourself and you uproot that and plant new seeds in that place and step into valuing what you want, having clear, decisive thought, making decisions with clarity and an understanding of yourself and awareness of the wounds that from your past and taking the wisdom from that, you'll be immune to the bullshit. Because you will know where you want to put your energy. You will know that you are in control of how you use your energy. No one else is in control of that but you. And you'll be like radiating with that understanding, like really understanding that shit. Okay, I've blabbered on long enough. I need a little drink. Take a little sippy sip if you haven't already, Scorpio. This was a longie, but it was necessary. I hope that you received something from this. I hope this was supportive to you. Please give me a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up, Comment down below if this was supportive, please. I love to hear from y'all. And subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Thank you for being here, Scorpio. Take so much care of yourself. And I will see you in my next one, okay? Peace.